I need the white thing. The white. The white one? Yeah. Or Francine with the bag.
Good morning and welcome to Fire Station 1, home of the basic training program. Thank you all for being here today. My name is John Cesania and I've been the training captain for this group of young, talented people. I'm going to introduce our chaplain for the invocation, Chaplain Dan Green.
Would you join me in prayer this morning? There is something that is very heavy on the heart of our fire department and all of our responders. We want to remember the family of Los Angeles County Fire Department Captain Steve McCann, who passed away while on duty. Let us pray. Most gracious Father, you are the Father of light and life, the provider and sustainer of all. We come very humbly before you this day, thanking you for the provisions that you have given to us. Thank you that you still call men and women to stand in the gap in our communities. We ask that your protection be over them. We ask that you bless the families. Families that have supported our recruits during these last several weeks. We ask that you continue to provide protection for each and every one as they now enter into their profession of choosing, and that they too will stand in the gap, be courageous, and not shrink from their duties or challenges. We thank you for the leadership, especially with the cadre, for the things that they have learned and taught over the course of their careers have now been transferred and taught to these recruits. We ask that these recruits will not forget their training and that they'll be able to recall and step back onto the things that they have learned in order to help our citizens and our community. We ask for your blessed presence to be over this community, over this department, this city, and over this
Before I make my remarks, I would just like to just let everyone know he had another commitment, but he did take the opportunity to welcome our new firefighters to the City of Oxnard. The Mayor and all of our City Council have been strong supporters of this fire department, and we appreciate it. To those persons who are friends, family, and support systems for these employees, I want to personally thank you. Your support is crucially important to the success of those being promoted and to our new employees. I also want to acknowledge the burden that our families, our spouses, and children carry for us to have the privilege of serving this community. I acknowledge that I will ask these firefighters, your loved ones, to put themselves in harm's way every day they come to work. So you have my commitment that I will do everything in my power to ensure that they receive the best training, equipment, and support so they can do their jobs with confidence. To our new firefighters, as first responders, you will demonstrate a willingness or a calling to help those in need, and the courage to go into places that others will run away from. As first responders, you exercise great responsibility to protect the lives and property of the people who live and work in this community. While your job is most certainly difficult and dangerous, it is also vital to the safety of this community. And I'll tell you that I am incredibly proud of your accomplishments. Today is your day. Getting through this academy is no easy feat. Each one of you deserves to enjoy today because you've earned it. I'll tell you to continue this momentum, continue to learn, continue to push yourself, and continue to thrive. One of the best pieces of advice I received in the beginning of my career is that you earn your reputation every day. My advice to you is to continue to earn your reputation, work hard, and continue the excellent reputation of the Oxnard Fire Department. I know the last 18 weeks have been some of the hardest weeks of your life. This career is not easy. We needed to see you work that hard. This city will demand that of you. However, each of you can hold your head high and put your shoulders back because you're now an Oxnard firefighter. In Oxnard, you'll find a community that trusts you, that looks to you for strength in times of crisis and compassion in your everyday life. I ask that you embrace the opportunity you are being handed today. Learn about your first in district. Engage with our community. Please take advantage of all the opportunities we provide you to serve this city, whether it's in fire prevention, hazmat, ocean rescue, and beyond. For a small agency, we are called to provide a huge variety of services to ensure the safety of our residents. We mistimed that flyover. That should have been in about 20 minutes time. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of our training cadre, led by Captain Cecilia. These personnel have made tremendous sacrifices to ensure the world-class training our new firefighters have received, and this training cadre really demonstrates the best of this agency. So I'd also like to say thank you. Strong work. And just to depart from my notes briefly, I think the fact that this cadre and this group of firefighters were able to keep COVID out of the academy until the final days of the academy is just a phenomenal effort. And if COVID had got into our academy earlier, it could have been a different outcome. And I think that speaks to the accountability that each one of these firefighters and the cadre had in each other and themselves to take the right steps to keep that out. So with that, to those who have been promoted, you can see in the program all of the promotees since the last graduation, but we do have a couple that will be getting pinned today. And so for those who are being promoted, I want to thank you for your contributions so far, and I'm grateful that you've decided to step up and take on new responsibilities and learn new skills. Please continue to grow and challenge yourself. I want each of you to master your craft in this new position, while also looking at the next step. You are incredibly valuable to this department and our city, and I'm excited to see you get recognised in the presence of your loved ones. So in closing, we welcome our new promotees, and we're here to support the budding careers of our new firefighters. Thank you. All right, so now we are going to move in to the promotional badge ceremony. And so as I mentioned, the full list of promotees is in your program, but we have two promotees joining us in attendance today. And so the first one is Fire Engineer Greg Matthews, and he'll be pinned by his better half, Erica Gottman, and daughter Sophia. You guys could come up to the front, please. Okay, our second promotee that is being honoured today, Fire Engineer John Yesner, and he's to be pinned by his brother Luke Yesner. With that, I'd now like to call up Training Captain Johnson Senior to do the badge presentation for our new firefighters.
Okay, again, good morning to you and welcome. So we're very happy that you all could be here today and celebrate with your loved ones. They have worked very hard. The Academy started with 22 recruits. We ended with 16. It's a grind, but I think they're different and better people for it. And I've got some comments about their experience. Again, my name is John Cesenia, and in the last 18 weeks, I've been in charge of these fine young people with my cadre and trying to pass on our craft, trying to pass on our trade and our traditions. I want to thank Chief Hamilton, Chief Colamarino, Training Chief Guthrie, absolutely supportive of every part of the Academy. Whenever we needed something, they were always there to step up, and they make training a priority for the organization, and that's a big deal. So thank you, Chiefs. To our support staff, Amy, Sarah Beth, Kim, Chelsea, Janet, Francine, thank you for all your support. Absolutely critical for the success of the Academy. I know how to do this too. There you go. Okay. To our shift battalion chiefs, you know, the Academy is running, but emergencies keep coming. So the battalion chiefs are really supportive of the program, or whether we need engines or trucks to support. So great effort by the battalions, and we appreciate your effort to support the Academy. Additionally, many of the companies in the city come in to help with the training in specialty areas, and we thank those companies that have assisted. So over the first 8 weeks of our Academy, the Academy program is supported by a cadre. The cadre is selected by the training staff, and they come from their fire stations, and they are assigned into the Academy for an 8-week period. They're chosen for their ability to mentor and pass on the trade and the craft. It's an honor to be in the cadre. Many of these men here to my right have been in the cadre multiple times. It's a very rewarding period of time in your career, but it's also difficult as you form relationships with recruits, and some may or may not make it. But we do our best to do the best for most in the Academy, and these gentlemen did an outstanding job. They teach and mentor our new recruits. They pass on our craft. They bring their experience and their passion to the academy. They give the academy life. They work hard. They're here at 06 and they're last to leave most of the time. They help guide these recruits through very difficult days, emotionally and physically. So I'd like to thank them, and please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Captain Dan Namias was my partner for the first 8 weeks as company officer. He can't be here today, but we thank Dan for his time in the academy. I'd like to thank my engineers. First, Engineer Guillermo Garay. There he is, the one and only Guillermo. Outstanding mentor and member of our agency. Next on our engineers, Dan Peters. There he is. Not very nice, but he knows what he's doing. John Yesner. There he is. Always there for a hug and emotional support. They balance each other out, those two, Peters and Yesner, yin and yang. Firefighters. Firefighters Casey Schrofer. There it is. Thank you, Casey. Firefighter Shane Gailey. There it is. Firefighter Marco Gilio. And the Hammer, second academy in the last 12 months, along with myself, Luke Yesner. Luke ran out of red ink at one point grading exams and quizzes. He was in charge of all of the academics, inputting into our spreadsheets, and logistical support. So thank you, Luke, for 2 in a row. Appreciate it. Thanks for being there with me. So I want to come in and thank all of you guys for your hard work. I know you got a lot out of it, but couldn't have done it without you, so thank you very much. To the recruits, congratulations. Here we are. Here we are. So we've tested you mentally, physically, emotionally. Each one of you to answer the call. There was dark days for each one of you in this academy at some point or another. Sometimes it was early on, especially the wildland guys. Raise your hand if you're a wildland guy. Yeah, those guys were in a fight with their equipment for 2 weeks, and the equipment was winning, I think. But they figured it out. They started to plane out. They started to come on. So your sacrifices have led to your success. Bottom line, you sacrificed, and you succeeded. So today you officially join our team, our tribe, the Oxnard Fire Department. Today you'll be recognized for your discipline, your hard work, your dedication. The badge that you'll receive represents your oath to the public and your fellow firefighters. It represents your ability, your training, your willingness to risk your life to save another. Wear it with pride and a sense of duty. To your loved ones here today, thank you for all of your sacrifices and your support. They wouldn't be here without you. They absolutely would not be here without you. You know, you guys that were part of being a member of a family of a recruit or loved one of a recruit, you know how difficult it was for them. It wasn't an easy time. But like the chief said, we aren't here to make it easy. We're here to make it realistic, and we're here to make them ready for a 30-year career in the city. And that's no easy task. So to you, thank you for your sacrifices and your support through the academy. I want you to know that we've worked very hard as a department and as a cadre to prepare your loved one for this dangerous profession. As part of our academy program, they've learned to master their protective equipment. They've thrown every ladder we have. They've pulled every hose. They've spent weeks at a time in full turnouts in SCBA. They've been tested by fire, survived zero visibility and disorientation in firefighter survival training. Some of them have even conquered their fear of heights. Is that right? Anybody want to raise their hand? There they are. There they are. Fear of heights is real. The things that we do in the fire department are not normal. I told them week 1, we're not training you to be average or normal. The things you do are not normal. Later today, as part of this program, they're going to demonstrate some of the skills that they've developed in the academy, and you'll get to see. what they're about. So some of them conquer their fear of heights. They've all climbed the tallest ladders we have. They've been suspended on rope systems, short trenches, climbed in confined spaces, and they even braved the ocean. Some of them braved the ocean. Okay. But they've passed all tests, both academically and physically, and they've risen to the occasion, and they're ready. Many of them have already been on the floor because of the delay in the graduation. Many of them have already been on building fires, multiple medical aids, traffic accidents, extrications. Correct? You're already getting after it, right? Okay. So they're very young in their career. They have a lot to learn. The probationary year of 12 months is based in actually getting them out of the fishbowl that is the fire academy and releasing them into the wild, into the fire stations where they run real emergencies and they get mentored by senior members of the agency. So they have a lot to learn. They're going to make a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, the reward of the job and serving the community will start to become a reality for them. I want you also to know that they're going to need you. They're going to need you throughout their career. It's a long 30-year run. It's a very difficult profession on many levels, and I know you'll be there to continue to support them and navigate the pressures and the stresses of the job. We want to welcome you into the fire service family. As a member of their family, you're an extension of ours. So to you, you're joining the agency today too. We want you to know that the Oxnard Fire Department and that the fire service at large will be here for you if you ever need us. So recruits, time has come. You guys ready? You're going to take the step from recruit to probationary firefighter. It's a good step. All right, so let's get this going. I'd like to invite the family members now up to my stage right that are going to be pinning their recruit. You guys want to make your way up to the stage. We're going to start to call the recruits up and we'll start the badge ceremony. As part of the tradition of our agency, as you've already seen, the fire chief does not pin the badge. The person pinning the badge is selected by the recruit, and that's important. So our first recruit, Recruit Angela Ziff. There she is. Okay. Recruit Ziff is being pinned by her husband, Isaiah. So Recruit Ziff comes to us. She was born in Los Angeles as a graduate of UNLV. She majored in hospitality. She comes to us from Canada, where she worked as an EMT. She's been assigned to Fire Station 8, Engine 68 on the B shift. Congratulations. No. So the helmets that you see in front of you, these leather fronts, they actually earn those as part of the graduation process. So they don't have these fronts or their names on their helmets the way they are now in the academy. So it's part of the reward of graduation is actually receiving their firefighter front. So that's been a tradition of the agency for a long time. Okay, our next recruit, Christian Ayala. Christian will be pinned by his mother, Rosa. So recruit Ayala was born and raised in Oxnard. He graduated from Channel Islands High School. He then attended the Oxnard College Fire Academy. He comes to us from working at his time in Cal Fire. He's been assigned to Fire Station number 1, Truck 61 on the B shift. This is a recruit that smiled for 18 weeks no matter what we did to him. He was wearing a mask a lot, but you could still tell he was smiling. So a quick story about Ayala. I said, what was one of the biggest lessons you learned, Ayala, in the academy? And he said, sir, I learned that my brain can absorb a lot of information. You were correct, sir. Okay, our next recruit, Matthew Valencia. Matthew will be pinned by his mother, Griselda. Probationary firefighter Valencia has been assigned to Fire Station 8, Truck 68 on the B shift. And the next recruit, Jesus Calvillo. Recruit Calvillo will be pinned by his wife, Shannon. Calvillo was born and raised in Sylmar, where he attended JFK High School. He comes to us from his time spent with the Ventura County Hand Crew. And he's been assigned to Fire Station number 4, engine 64 on the C shift. Congratulations, sir. Our next recruit is Matthew Manillo. Recruit Manillo will be pinned by his daughter Frankie and his son River. Probationary firefighter Manillo was born in Concord. He graduated Long Beach State University, attended Porterville Fire Academy, and comes to us from his time spent with the Santa Clara County Fire Department, where he was an engineer and a paramedic. He's been assigned to Fire Station 7, engine 67 on the B shift. Congratulations. All right, our next recruit, Nicholas Sanders. Nicholas will be pinned by his father, Mark. Recruit Sanders, born in Walnut Creek. He graduated Royal High in Simi, attended Oxnard College Fire Academy. He comes to us from his time spent with the Ventura County Hand Crew. He's been assigned to Fire Station 8, engine 68 on the A shift. Congratulations. Okay, our next recruit is recruit Jared Hardcastle. Recruit Hardcastle will be pinned by his wife, Ellen. Probationary firefighter Hardcastle was born in Harbor City, raised in Lancaster. He went to the Wildland Academy and Antelope Valley Community College, and then he spent a long time in the bushes, 10 years, 10-year road to get here today. 6 years with the U.S. Forest Service, 4 years with the Ventura County Hand Crew, so congratulations. Probationary firefighter Hardcastle has been assigned to Fire Station number 8, Engine 68 on the C shift. Okay, our next recruit Zachary Lee. Recruit Lee will be pinned by his father, Hung, and his mother. Probationary firefighter Lee was born in Woodland Hills. He graduated Pepperdine University. Wow, Pepperdine. Where he majored in integrated marketing and communications. Is that right? It wasn't for you, huh? He attended Oxnard College Fire Academy. He comes to us from his time spent with the Ventura County Hand Crew. Recruit Lee has been assigned to Fire Station 4, Engine Company 64 on the B shift. So congratulations. Okay, our next recruit is recruit Cody Poe. Cody Poe. Recruit Poe will be pinned by his mother, Dana. Recruit Poe was, our probationary firefighter Poe was raised in Ventura, graduated Buena High, attended Oxnard College Fire Academy, comes to us from his time spent with the Dallas Fire Department. So congratulations. Recruit Poe has been assigned to Fire Station 1, Truck 61 on the C shift. So congrats. Next recruit, Zachary Hengler. Recruit Hengler will be pinned by his fiancée, Holly. Recruit Hengler was born in Oxnard, attended Buena High, graduate of San Diego State University. Go Aztecs. He attended the Oxnard College Fire Academy and was a reserve with the Bakersfield Fire Department. Recruit Hengler has been assigned to Fire Station 1, Engine 61 on the C shift. I asked Hengler at one point, what was your biggest lesson learned in the academy, Hengler? He said, "Sir, I realized that I really just don't know anything." All right, our next recruit is recruit Andrew Goodson. Recruit Goodson will be pinned by his father, Brian. Recruit Goodson was born in Santa Maria, raised in Ventura, attended Oxnard College Fire Academy, spent 4 years with CAL FIRE. He comes to us from spending the last 3 years with the Ventura County Hand Crew. I asked Goodson, what was your best day in the academy, Goodson? He said, rappelling off the top of the tower, sir. And I said, well, what was your worst day, Goodson? He said, rappelling off the top of the tower, sir. You made it. So Recruit Goodson's been assigned to Fire Station 6, Engine Company 66 on the C shift. Congratulations. Recruit Joe Kelly. Joe will be pinned by his fiancée, Felicia. Joe was born in Ventura, attended Buena, attended the Oxnard College Fire Academy, comes to us from his time spent with the Santa Barbara County Hand Crew. He got a nickname fairly early in the academy, Joe Freefall Kelly. That was an event where he let go and would have been in a free fall had we not have safeties in place. And I looked at him and I said, you can't do that. He said, okay, sir. So then we re-engaged and he did it again. There it is, locked in, 30 years, Free Fall Kelly. All right, congrats. Joe Kelly has been assigned to Fire Station 4, Engine 64 on the A shift. Next recruit Chase Smith. Recruit Smith will be pinned by his father, Ken. Recruit Smith was born in Simi Valley, attended Royal High, went on to attend the University of San Diego. Been a long run for Recruit Smith. He started in a completely different academy that was impacted by COVID, the initial onset of COVID, then came back, rallied, went through another process, and here he is today. So congratulations. So Recruit's probationary firefighter Smith's been assigned Fire Station 5, Engine Company 65 on the C shift. Next recruit, Camden Rose. Recruit Rose will be pinned by his mother, Tanya.
Thought about it though. It was in there. That was so
Probationary firefighter Rose was raised in Simi Valley, attended Simi High, attended Victor Valley College Fire Academy, worked in the U.S. Forest Service, comes to us from his time spent with the Ventura County Hand Crew. Good doing, Rose. Rose lost his voice like week 1. He couldn't talk to us. We weren't sure what was happening. Pulled it off, he came back. So that was an interesting time. Good job, Cadre, figuring that out. Okay, Recruit Rose has been assigned Fire Station 6, Engine Company 66. So congratulations, he's on the A shift. Okay, next recruit. Next recruit is Justin Rodriguez. Recruit Rodriguez will be pinned by his father, Victor. Probationary firefighter Rodriguez was born and raised in Oxnard, attended Pacifica High, then attended Oxnard College Fire Academy. Comes to us from his time in the U.S. Army, working at Fort Hunter Liggett as a military firefighter. He's been assigned to Fire Station 2, Engine 62 on the A shift, South End. We had to get a special hat made for that noggin of his. All right, our next recruit is recruit Mark Findley. Recruit Finley be pinned by his father, Fred. Probationary firefighter Finley was born in Camarillo, attended Stone Prep, and attended both Channel Islands and Cal Lutheran. He comes to us from his time as a lifeguard, serving as a lifeguard. Finley's been assigned to Fire Station 6, a lifeguard, serving as a lifeguard. Finley's been assigned to Fire Station 6, Engine Company 66 on the A shift. So there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the 10th class of 2021B.
Okay, now that everyone's got their badges, we need to do the oath of office. So if I could have you all stand, please. And raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America, and the Constitution of the State of California. I will obey the rules and regulations of the City of Oxnard and the Oxnard Fire Department. And faithfully serve the city in the discharge of my duties as a firefighter. To the best of my knowledge and ability, so help me God. Congratulations.
My name's Carson Guthrie, training chief for the Oxnard Fire Department, and I just want to thank you all for being here. Today is a good day, and I really appreciate your support and everybody showing up. Thanks, Nate. The first award we have is the Scott Carroll Award. This is in honor of our fallen brother and friend. The recipient of this award is being recognized for his outstanding work ethic, dedication, selflessness, and meeting all tasks given to him with a positive attitude. Before I give this award, is Tracy Carroll here today? Okay, I thought she might be in attendance, but anyways, the recipient of this award is Nicholas Sanders. The second award that we're going to give out today is our top recruit. At the end of the academy, recruits earn a ranking based upon 40 fire department specific quizzes and exams, 19 IFSTA essential firefighter quizzes, a written midterm, a written final, a manipulative midterm, a manipulative final. The final exam covers hose, ladders, SCBAs, ropes and knots, engine and truck inventories, forcible entry, fireground survival, as well as roof operations. The overall ranking is based upon a combination of academic and manipulative test scores. This year's top recruit goes to Chase Smith.
Okay, we'd like to invite probationary firefighter Justin Rodriguez up for the class speech.
I almost made it out of here with that one big head joke, but I guess Captain Cecilia couldn't let it slide. All right. Good morning to all the families in attendance, friends, colleagues, distinguished guests. Graduation day is finally here. 18 weeks of hard work to get to this point. A lot of long days and sleepless nights have led us here today. Most people in attendance have probably witnessed the amount of work that was required of the recruits. Over the course of this academy, I witnessed a recruit class that never quit, a class that faced every challenge head on, and it's a class that I'm extremely proud to be a part of. I can't say I know why the recruits selected me to speak on their behalf, but I'm grateful they presented me with the opportunity. For those of you who don't know me, allow me a brief introduction. My name is Justin Rodriguez. I'm 34 years old, and I had the privilege of growing up in Oxnard. I was raised by a single father who taught me from a young age to always place the needs of others before their own. My father's the hardest working man I know. Growing up, I watched my father get the kids ready for school. He worked all day, came home, cooked dinner, and then when everyone was settled in for the night, he would leave for his second job as a custodian. My father never once complained. You see, what I'm really trying to say is the experiences that made me who I am today, they didn't happen over the course of an 18-week academy. They were instilled in me by a warehouse worker, a custodian, a man from this city of Oxnard. The people of our city are blue collar. They're hardworking. Many immigrating from various places, invested in a pursuit of a better future. These people are just like my father. Our department directly reflects the culture of the city. We are fortunate to be members of a department that has a strong foundation of work and sacrifice. A department that is well trained and versed in every aspect of our profession. A department that does the most with the resources that they have. Every recruit here has their own story of resilience. Some are here to prove themselves. Others here to support their families. Many are driven by the love they have for their children. But there is one goal here that is common. Everyone here is striving for a better future. It is with this common drive that we were able to conquer the challenge of this academy. And although this academy has molded us into probationary firefighters, the character of these individuals was established long before this first day started. To the parents, the spouses, the children, to everyone here today, thank you. Each one of you has had an impact in shaping these recruits. For the little things like cooking food, doing laundry, and just putting up with us through all this chaos. Every single thing is greatly appreciated. And again, thank you. Oxnard Fire Department has a reputation for having a difficult academy. I'll let you know that's the absolute truth. Day one, the cadre set the expectations for the recruits. And for 18 weeks, they held the line, never allowing us to lower the standards of the Oxnard Fire Department. Over the course of 18 weeks, you get to know a lot about a person. What motivates them, what drives them to succeed, what makes them excel at their job. You get to see both the failures and the triumphs. And it's with these struggles we grow as individuals and we grow as an organization. On the bad days, sometimes we forget to put it all into perspective. Hundreds of candidates applied for this position. And here we are with 16 individuals that have proven they are ready for the job. To my fellow recruits, please don't forget that completing this academy is an accomplishment in itself. On the days when it's tough to wake up in the morning, on the days where the job feels impossible, think about the people of the city, the strangers who don't know you but rely on you, and take the time to remember those who have supported you and helped you become the person that you are today. Aside from those who have shaped us, think about the people to the left and right, the people who are serving alongside you. This fire department takes a lot of pride in being here. They treat each other like family. I know every member of this department expects us to perform at our best, and we owe it to the department to do so. If there ever comes a day where someone goes down and it's my duty to help out, I promise you I will be ready. Every time we train, we should always take this opportunity to become a better asset to the department. And if others are struggling, always take the time to assist. Continue to always be a great teammate, and do not forget the important impact that we have on one another. Lastly, what I feel is most important about the job, you really gotta love what you do. You gotta have a passion for firefighting. You have to know that this is the place that you wanna be. This career at a minimum will consume 1/3 of your life. Make it meaningful. Make a difference with the opportunity that you've been granted. And throughout it all, try your best to remain humble. Remind yourself that we are all fortunate to have a career in which we can have an impact. Never let this job slip away from you. Continue to be a student and continue to always chase a better version of yourself. Congratulations to Recruit Class 2021 Bravo. Honor, grit, never quit. Thank you all for listening.
Well done, sir. Firefighter Chase Smith and Nicholas Sanders will be up to present the class gift to the Oxnard Fire Department.
So the gift that we've got is a sign. I worked with Captain Wondolowski here at Station 1 and discussed a couple things that the department was interested in or might need. So this was made custom to fit a door, a classroom door across the street. So you guys are exiting. You can see it's currently painted above the window, and this is a handcrafted metal sign that we have powder coated for the department. There's also a second one that we have that's in the classroom as well, which the department can do kind of whatever they want with it. So we were given an extra one by the guy that manufactured it. That's it.
I'd like to invite Chaplain Green up for the benediction.
I've had the honor of being able to come to the graduations and promotion ceremonies for a long time. I've served this department for over 20 years as their chaplain. Not a day goes by that I don't take the list of all of the personnel that's been sent to me. And I put it on my desk and I go over it and I pray. Now that's my job. Your job is to pray for your firefighter. When you hear a siren, see flashing lights, doesn't matter whether it's a patrol car or whether it's an ambulance or whether it is a fire road. Will you pray for them? They need it. They will face these remarkable young men and women. They're going to face things that an average citizen doesn't see in their lifetime. And it will change them. My prayer is it changes them for the better with compassion, with courage, and with fortitude. You see some very proud individuals sitting before you. Look at their shoes. It took time to make those shoes look the way they do. When I was in the Navy, those were called boondockers. Walk through, march through mud, gravel, sand, and then you have to polish them. I'm old enough now that I buy Cora frames. It's patent leather. My days of spit shining are gone long ago, but they've just started. It's a form of pride. Lots have been said here today, but moms and dads, significant others, and children, you have something to be very, very proud of. These are the cream of the crop. Not very many people can be called firefighters. These are our heroes, our first responders. They go into places that we run out of. And they do it with confidence because they've been trained not to give up, but to go in and take care of business. Please remember the administration of this fire department in your prayers. They face many, many challenges that the general public's not aware of. I am so proud of you who have come today. Your tenacity, the endurance, even just to sit here in the sun. These are your firefighters. This is you who is seated before us. Remember them. And if they are called to respond, I want you to know that there are people who remember their response. Our mayor was here this morning. The first thing he told me, he says, Chaplain, he says, this fire department saved my wife's life twice. And they came to my house. From the time I made the call, they were there in 2 minutes. I know for a fact from behind the scenes that rig did not know that that was a city councilman, now the mayor of Oxnard. They just responded. And they took care of business, got Mrs. Saragosa to the hospital, and her life was saved because of the Oxnard Fire Department. You might have had a fire department personnel come into your house for some reason. We're there to help you. So, we've been here long enough. It's time for the old chaplain to pray a blessing. I trust that you'll bow your heads and pray with me. Most gracious Father, these are outstanding people. Not only these that are now probationary firefighters, but everyone who sits in a chair and who's observed this ceremony. Bless these outstanding individuals. They are also the cream of the crop of our city. They have given over their family member for a greater and higher calling, and that is to protect life and property. Your word declares, unless there is a guard that is set at the gates, the city will suffer peril. And these are the guards, and they're constantly on guard and ready for the call. Protect them and bless them, and be with them. Never let them forget that you have your hand upon them, and I thank you for that promise. I ask this in the name of my Redeemer. Amen.
Okay, that concludes this portion of the ceremony. We're going to take a 20-minute intermission for refreshments. Bathroom facilities are here. We have refreshments there. For folks that are watching online, there'll be about a 20-minute intermission, and then we'll come back, and these recruits are going to show you what they can do. So take some time to have some time with your family for pictures and refreshments, and then we'll make an announcement when we get ready for the demonstration. Thank you.